Hello and welcome to TRTTalks number 28. My name is Brandon. I am joined by...
Cory.
And Cory.
You can hear this in your headphones, all right, Cory?
He doesn't even have his headphones on. I can't hear mine, but my headphone jack's not plugging in all the way.
Here,
so.
let me see it. Live.
Oh, that's why. I got my headphones backwards.
Oh.
It does say 27. That's supposed to say 28.
Oh, whoops. Whoops.
Cory over here correcting Brando for his grammatical errors.
Yeah, fucking...
Sorry, I didn't know.
I'll be right back.
Welcome, Cory, to the podcast.
Thanks for welcoming me.
Cory number 2.
It's good to be here.
The more important Cory.
Not really.
Well, yeah.
Thank you, but no.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how important he is, but...
He's important to me.
Is he?
Yeah, so
I'm
not that
happy to hear
important.
that.
I'm sorry.
Anytime I need a reality check, I can just come over and talk to Brando for a couple minutes.
You're going to be like, man, I feel great about myself. Brendan's like, yeah, you don't fucking matter. Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Exactly. It's important to hear that sometimes.
I gave another guy a reality check yesterday.
Yeah?
He thought at work he could be pissed at me constantly.
Yeah. So did you suck his dick in the bathroom?
I was like, fuck you. No.
Like, oh, they'll teach you.
That's gay.
That's gay.
How out of character.
So, yeah, he thought he could throw something at me at a mean way, and I fucking taught his ass.
Yeah.
I told him he was lucky we weren't on the streets. I would have fucking decked him right in the face, but we were at work, so fuck him. So, anyways.
Yeah, anyways.
Welcome. You guys play World War II?
I love it. He doesn't really play.
Oh, yeah, you don't play video games. Oh, yeah.
No, I do. I'm not good at them.
Oh. Did you play it day one?
I did not play it day one, no.
I don't think anyone did.
I heard the servers weren't that.
Oh, shit.
I get they're having a lot of technical issues, which I'm okay with. But their game is still pretty good.
I get technical issues, but don't come out with the excuse. We didn't expect this many people to be on the servers.
In their defense, look at fucking Infinite Warfare. They had to. That was their next game. They were probably like, we're probably gonna get like 600, maybe 700 players after Infinite Warfare.
Yeah. But the pre-orders were like in the thousands of people. Like,
I did pre-order. Just so I could play the beta.
No, you can't give me that bullshit excuse, Activision. Fuck you and your tech team on Twitter.
Yeah.
It was like 3 days after the game went live before I could even boot it up. Because originally when I booted it up, it would crash my entire Xbox, take it offline for like a good 5 minutes before I could get back online.
It's doing that again today.
Wait, it's crashing the actual Xbox?
Yes.
It was crashing my Xbox today. I couldn't join Zach for like a match or anything. Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Why? Just from server overloads, what they're saying?
I'm guessing either server overloads or maybe even CPU overload for the Xbox.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No. It's not CPU overload because look at BF1.
Well, I just meant maybe the actual app is taking up too much CPU, so it shuts everything down. I'm not saying it's better graphics or anything. I'm just saying, like...
It's bullshit engineering.
Oh yeah, no, it's
on their
bullshit.
servers.
They shouldn't fucking do it.
And technically, if a game has a bad server connection, your Xbox looks at that as malicious, and shuts down.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So yeah,
but yeah, no, I guess I'm enjoying the game. Other than some of the technical issues,
get to fucking play it.
There's only two things I think that can crash this game. Because I think it's actually a good Call of Duty game and it has a chance of bringing the game back. But there's only one thing or two things that I think that could really fuck it are number one being, of course,
Battlefield 2?
No, and fucking number two being the players finding the cheap ways to fucking get kills. I'm already getting goddamn fucking spawn trapped, and it's pissing me off.
Yep.
I get really angry.
I wish Call of Duty would make their maps like way bigger.
Yeah.
So you can't really spawn kill that easy.
Yeah. Or bigger or, work on their spawns.
And I'm getting tired of the fucking grenades. The grenades are trash. You can literally chuck one clear across the map on spawn and get a spawn kill. I've done it.
I got a double kill the other day.
With what, a grenade?
Yep.
It's not considered a double kill, bitch.
In my heart, it does.
It's good to know that it's still Call of Duty. None of these issues have changed.
Exactly. Pretty much.
These are the same problems I had in like the other World at War.
Yeah, that was.
World at War was pretty good though.
Oh yeah, I loved that game.
What was the last Call of Duty that you played, like, honestly? I know we played Modern Warfare at least, and Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, I think I played Advanced Warfare.
Oh, you son
Did
of a
you
bitch.
really?
It's a shitty game.
Yeah.
Did you play Infinite Warfare?
It was cinematic.
It was good.
No.
This guy has bought every Call of Duty game.
Really?
Nope, that is a lie. Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, get out of here.
I have not. I don't know why. I just skipped a year. I was like, fuck it, I'm not buying Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, I bought Modern.
They're actually getting ready to come out with Modern Warfare 2 remastered.
I'm so excited.
It hasn't been officially announced, but the trademark has been put in and accepted.
Yep.
And Activision has dropped little hints that they are working on it.
And Bethesda has dropped hints that they're working on something. And they keep quoting Oblivion, which makes me really, like, excited. Maybe they'll do an Oblivion remake. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, well, you know, better graphic Oblivion. But then another part of me is like, give us something new.
I would be totally okay with a remastered Oblivion while they do like a new IP or something else.
Yeah, I would be all right with that. But at the same time, I like really want.
I've been really wanting to play Oblivion again lately, so it would work out for me.
Bethesda is a really good game developer, so I cut them enough slack when they do shit like that.
I have a feeling it's either going to be another Elder Scrolls Online fucking DLC or whatever you want to call it, or fucking they're releasing Skyrim VR for PS4. I have a feeling it's going to be something VR because they've been really working, which is fine. Like, I get that.
New
but
technology, gotta
when
work
was
on it.
fucking Skyrim released? 2011? It's been 6 years.
And people still fucking play the game.
Because they keep re-releasing it. Oh, hey, it's on a new console. Oh, hey, it's on a new console. Oh, hey, it's on. I mean, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong.
I say I still play it.
I do too.
Like last month I played it for a
I
bit.
played it on PC the other day. It's a good game. I'll give them that. But I want to see Bethesda come up with something that just slaps my tits off, you know.
Yeah, like a new IP, like
Yeah.
just something that we haven't seen. Not new Fallout, not new Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, something we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, that'd be real cool.
It would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of shit,
What?
no, I don't know.
You said you were playing a game nonstop.
The Banner Saga.
Banner Saga.
What the hell is that?
It's a indie game from, I want to say,
An indie game?
2015 maybe.
Oh wow.
It's all hand drawn, cell animation. It's a turn-based strategy game.
Oh really?
And then, well, that's one half the game. The other part of the gameplay is almost an Oregon Trail type
shit.
simulation that is
I know
really
what you're
fun.
talking about. I haven't played it. I've seen it played. It's pretty fucking awesome. You playing it on PC then or PS4?
PS4. And shout out to them for their current Kickstarter for Banner Saga 3, the final game in the
Trilogy?
saga. Yeah, trilogy.
What's their goal?
Oh, I don't know.
Go check them out. What you said, Kickstarter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go check them out on Kickstarter. Go
pretty sure.
give them money.
Moonies.
And if you do, link, I don't know if you can like donate money with a message, but link them back to this podcast.
Yeah,
That'd be
give them a
fucking
shout
tits.
out.
Or this stream.
Yeah.
We give them a shout out. Maybe they can like put us into the game. That'd be fucking sweet.
It's made me want to get into game design because I've been looking at animation a lot lately.
Okay,
and I've never
yeah.
really looked at games as a form of animation. I've just overlooked that for some reason, even though it's been a huge part of my life for years.
Well, damn, dude, get into it. Like, I would love.
You have the drawing skills.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that D&D character, that little devil guy that you drew.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking badass.
Longfellow Finkelman.
Yeah, Longfellow Finkelman. Then you had fucking what was the farmer dude?
Oh man, I don't know.
Bill Barnsdale.
Oh
yeah, that character was a fun little character.
Watch out for Dave, he's a kicker.
I miss those
He did
times
kick.
where we all got into a basement and fucking played D&D.
Yeah, the basement's being occupied by someone else now.
And Cory, is it really?
Yep, somebody else lives there.
Oh.
I want to go over there and be like, you son of a bitch. I got my dick wet in that house.
Oh, if everyone who did something like that came to where you're living and told you, you'd never want to live anywhere.
Yeah.
That would be fucking awesome, I think.
No.
So, the would have been 3 days ago. I had the worst fucking day I think of my life as an adult so far.
Why is that?
So I've got a cat. You all know I have a cat.
Yeah.
I love my cat dearly.
Did he die?
No,
Damn it.
I was petting him and I found out he has this black spot right here. So I'm like, oh shit, like maybe he's bleeding or something. Turns out he's got fleas. So I'm like, oh shit, I bought stuff for this in preparation. Put this stuff on his back. He starts screaming and howling and running around. I'm like, oh fuck?
That's not good.
I also forgot he also has indigestion problems. Starts shitting blood all across my room
Oh, damn.
while screaming
What?
and hollering and hissing and trying to attack me. I'm like, what the fuck?
So your cat died 3 days ago. Brandon was right.
So
Who would have ever known?
I called the company. I'm not gonna, out of respect for them.
What company? The
there's-
cat company?
No, the company that sold the stuff.
Okay.
So I called them. I should say what their name is. And I should tell people to keep it away from their pets. I'm just gonna say do your research before you put any shit on your pets.
Are you like sure that this product caused this?
Yes.
Then you should say the name.
Yeah.
It's Hartz, HARTZ. My cat has sensitive skin, so that is understandable. But there's been a lot of negative reviews. Someone lost their cat died 3 weeks after they used it, so I have to keep an eye out for him.
Shit.
It causes the way flea medication works is it causes neurological failure for fleas. Well, it can affect cats too. And so I called
Did you
him.
take your cat to the vet?
Yeah, no. I called the vet and he explained what to do. But anyways, I called these people.
Do you have a shovel?
That would have been that's kind of the vet we have over there in Greenfield.
Son, get your shovel and bury him
But
alive.
I called him and the lady was she was really slow. She had to get information, which I understand, but she was really slow. And I'm like, lady, my cat's fucking shitting blood all over my room. I need you to get me to what I need fast. She's like, all right, we're transferring you over to our health department. So I'm like, this isn't your fucking that's not the first person I get connected to when I call your emergency number.
Yeah.
And so I waited for 5 fucking minutes, which when your cat's shitting blood all over your room feels like a fucking eternity.
Yeah.
Dude,
So-
I would have ripped their head off if I was you.
The lady's like, so what seems to be the problem? I'm like, did she not fucking take all that information to show you on a fucking screen? And she's just like, well, I'm like, he's fucking screaming, he's shitting blood all over my room.
Sir, we use pen and paper here still, so we don't have computer screens.
Sorry, I'm still getting the facts in. Sorry. But yeah, so I ended up calling my vet, and he's like, yeah, that shit, don't use it. Don't ever use it.
Yeah.
He's like, bring a stool sample in for the cat to see make sure it doesn't have parasites, but then then come and get some flea stuff. So I ended up dropping like $200 fucking bucks to get poop looked at and to get flea stuff for the fucking house.
It's well worth it for your
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
cat not to die.
And I was sitting there, I'm like, man, I wanted to buy Super Mario Odyssey. I'm like, I got to make sure my cat's not dying first. I call him and he's like, yeah, there ain't no parasites. Just keep an eye on his poop. And I'm like, it's solid now. And he's like, yeah, he probably has indigestion problems. I'm like, cool. Picked up my Nintendo Switch and ordered the game. I'm like, I'm a piece of shit.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, keep an eye on that. Apparently,
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on my cat now. So every time I hear him shit, which is very audible in my room apparently, I run to the fucking bathroom. I'm like, you pooping blood? And he's just like gives me like that stare of like, you're watching me while I take a shit, dude. What's wrong with you? Like you're checking out my butthole while I'm pooping.
that's weird.
Yeah. Welcome to adulthood. Yeah, so I had to go around. Well, thank God my cat's smart enough to clean his own bloody shit with his mouth, right?
Oh,
I get home.
Oh my God, that's gross.
You enjoying that Dr. Pepper?
I am actually, thank you.
I'm real glad that I belong to a species that has like toilet paper and
We shit in clean water.
stuff like that.
And
yeah.
we flush it down the toilet.
So that has been my fucking week so far.
Yeah.
Flush,
Speaking of rude fucking people and calls, so remember Anime Iowa last year, right?
Yeah.
So
Vaguely.
Cory's like, I was on some fucking crazy ass trip. I don't remember shit.
So anyways, I booked Dust Lux Hotel
Yeah.
when Anime Iowa first came. That was going to be a $2,500 to $3,000 hotel.
Damn.
So I was reading on their forum that there was some that's cheaper. I got a bigger room with happy hour, 5 to 7, free drinks from 5 to 7 for all of us. Why we're there?
$800.
No, $1,300.
That's still pretty damn good.
Yeah. More square footage, 2 rooms.
Okay.
Everyone is included in on this now, so we don't
sweet.
have to it doesn't hold just 4 people, it holds up to 8.
Nice. Is it wheelchair accessible?
No.
Damn it.
Sorry. Yeah, it is.
You want to go to Des Moines with us next year for Anime Iowa?
So,
Yeah, sure.
All right,
okay.
you got to cosplay as something funny though.
okay.
I'm sure it'll
So
have nothing to do
anyways,
with wheelchairs.
fucking I called him and I'm like, I would like to cancel my room. Okay, let me transfer you. All right, perfect. I said I want to cancel my room. She's like, do you got your confirmation number? I was like, no, but I got my first and last name. Okay. And so I gave it to her, and she's like, "It's canceled, bye," and hangs up on me.
That sounds like fucking customer service.
Fucking, sorry, your hotel is triple the fucking cost of some of these others. And I know we get like 3 beers on tap in that room and a mini bar filled with liquor and wine.
But think about it. That's $2,000 that we can spend on equipment.
Yeah. Not only that, but at the Hilton NBC Suites, that's like 4 minutes instead of 5 minutes. So we cut in a minute from the Iowa Event Center.
Yeah.
Has happy hour 5 to 7, so we can drink whatever the fuck we want for free for 2 hours.
This is gonna be bad.
For the listeners, Cory's face, he's still been smiling ever since Brandon first mentioned that happy hour drinking thing.
I tell you,
she was all like, since you got a suite, you get happy hour from 5 to 7. I'm like, fuck, I'm in. But they had 2 other rooms. They had a corner room that's a single room that can hold 6 people. That's a bit bigger than the next one I'm going to tell you, that still had the happy hour, but it didn't have the 2 room. And then they had the premium room, which is a 1 room with free snacks and drinks all day long, but I didn't go with that one because it's just 1 room.
How much was it? More expensive or less expensive?
Less expensive.
By how much?
$400.
I wonder if we could like do that and then just get an extra room. Like an extra just normal.
Why? It's
room.
going to cost the same as the 2-room suite, and it's bigger than that.
Oh, it's bigger than the one with free snacks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Way bigger. The one we got with free snacks is about the same size as this house.
Damn.
It's about 800 square feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's huge. And I said, can I get photos? And she's like, oh, absolutely. I can email you photos, but it's going to take us a week to do it. And I was like, never mind. It's all right.
It's going to take us a week to do. What do you have to do? Like, take pictures? No, we have to clean up from the last mess that was there. Blood everywhere.
It's a real mess.
Oh,
tipped real good, though.
Speaking of hotels, there's an app where you can, like, look at hotels, like, app rating hotels. They're now including a cross where sexual assaults happen. So, like, if, like, they happen frequently at that hotel, you know, people are like, yo, I want to get sexually assaulted. I'm totally going to this hotel.
Yeah.
Or I totally want to...
That's where Chapman would go.
Yeah.
Now, part of me...
Getting butt fucked. I can't feel it, dude. Like, are we done yet?
Yeah, sure.
Part of me thinks...
The rent's real cheap in those hotels.
Part of me thinks that might work in the
$100 for a week.
Part of me thinks that will work in the
how'd
opposite
you know?
way.
You there yourself?
If you're a sexual assaultist, which if you are, or if you're not,
they
I don't
give
give a
hear you,
shit.
Corey.
Is that the term?
I don't know. If you like
sexual,
if you're a professional sexual assaulter, it's professional.
This pays your bills.
Like you can get on there and be like,
if you're a Hollywood actor, a casting producer.
If you're Kevin Spacey,
exactly.
Go to this hotel.
But no, like be like, oh wow, they flagged this hotel for sexual assaults. They didn't flag this one over here. Let's go over there. People aren't going to be expecting it as much. So, like, part of me thinks that it could work in reverse. But who knows? We'll find out when somebody gets sexually molested, unfortunately, or assaulted.
I hope whatever impact it has, it's a positive
impact.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you keep looking at your phone, Corey?
My grandma's in the hospital, and I just want to make sure she's doing all right.
Oh, I'm
she
sorry
had
to hear
surgery.
that.
Oh, she's fine.
Oh, okay.
She had surgery. I just want to make sure she's doing all right.
That they just put her in the hospital, and you're like, I got to do a podcast. Fuck you all. Click.
My grandma wouldn't want me to do that. Everyone's like, my grandma would want me to go on. My grandma would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
But anyways, yeah. So, yeah, don't book Dust Lux if you're going to Anime, Iowa.
Or do.
If you
want to spend that much money for...
Yeah, she was all like, the lady, when I called the Hilton NBC Suites, best customer service ever. She was like, let me give you a rundown of the amenities you got for getting a suite.
Brandon's over there like, I'm gay, but I will totally fuck you.
And she was all like, yeah, you got happy hour from, this and this, to drink all you want. All the guests get it too.
Fuck.
Yeah, very nice. It's like $1,300 I'm getting a random call from a random number. Let me answer this.
Okay.
Keep them entertained.
So Chapman, how's it going over there?
It's going pretty good.
1 minute, please.
Looking at these lists of topics, and some of them are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Hello?
So what's the smartest city in Iowa?
Yes?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you that because I have no clue.
I'm good.
Me
How about
neither.
you?
I'll just type it into Google here and figure that one out, even though Brando probably wants to talk about this.
Clearly, the answer is Creston.
I left
Now-
it with Tanya.
He left.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm on images. There's a lot of penises.
Okay, maybe it's not Creston.
Apparently, but just in case you're
I-
curious, Johnston beat out Iowa City, so it's Johnston.
Johnston.
Yeah.
Where is Johnston?
It's in northern Iowa, I do believe, like northwest.
Yeah.
Smartest city in Iowa. Do you know what it is?
Johnston?
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
exactly?
When did they like? Oh, 3 days ago. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, you already looked up the Des Moines Register article.
Oh, it's the first one that pops up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought I had... I guess I exited out of that screen? Whoops.
Congratulations to
Yeah,
Johnston.
so... Creston doesn't even fucking rank on that list.
Yeah, I mean, we're all
okay.
hopeful, but who survives?
If we had like the
Here,
most
can I
innovative-
interrupt this story real quick?
Yeah.
So that phone call I just got, right?
Yeah.
I went and traded in my old iPhone for this.
Yeah.
And she called me back. She was like, "Did you take your
He's
iPhone
pointing
7
at a
Plus?"
dildo.
Did you take your iPhone? Fucking no, I
No.
left that shit.
Yeah. Anyways, fucking idiots. Anyways, about the smartest cities.
Hold on. Did you take your iPhone 8? It's free complimentary with every Samsung phone now.
So it doesn't blow up.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, back to Johnston being the smartest town. Okay, so like if we were to give Creston any award, it'd probably be the most innovative town in Iowa because we know how to turn like grass into meth. So I mean that's pretty innovative.
We're adaptive.
Yeah, we're very
Actually,
adaptive.
We just need to sabotage Johnston.
Well, yeah,
somehow.
actually, did you know we have a shit ton of engineers that live in this town?
Go to Johnston, break their legs. That
No.
won't make them stupider.
We just
Well,
got-
god damn it, we're not the number one smartest town. You expect me to come up with this shit?
Yeah, we just got to send a bunch of slower people over. Bring those averages down.
I'm kind of
You know?
mad about this list because Creston should actually rank on here, and here's why. The coffee people drink at hotels and gas stations, all those coffee pots were engineered right here in Creston, designed and developed right here in Creston, Iowa.
That is true.
Oh,
So,
I think Creston's full of amazingly intelligent people.
you're not
doing
wrong.
Wonderful things.
We got a bunch of artists here. I mean, they didn't take a lot of stuff into account there, which makes me angry.
I wonder if they just took grades or...
It's probably something like that. But I mean, lists are real arbitrary. There's
Yeah.
amazing people in every town, reasons to like every town. So
Yeah.
no reason to get discouraged for not being on it. But
Kent. Sorry, that's a town here that got literally like you drive through this town in Iowa. It's called Kent. It doesn't have its fucking town license
And
anymore.
you can see a house where like 5 people got killed and buried.
Yeah, you fucking the windows are boarded up. You can see people like peering out of them. It's fucking weird. Don't drive through that town if you don't have to. I used to take shortcuts around it for my old job.
I don't know. It sounds kind of homey.
Well, you might have a few there. Like
New person moves in, they probably come out with shotguns to welcome them. Hey there, neighbor.
Nice.
okay, if you're gonna make a list,
Hey, it's important. First impressions are important.
if you're gonna make a list of all the smartest towns in Iowa, include all fucking towns shit stains.
That too. But,
Wait,
you
this
know,
list is-
like I said
This
earlier.
list is just alphabetical.
What? What's so funny?
It's just like the way he's like the list is alphabetical. Just like the idea of them like just going fuck it, we don't know. Let's just put it in alphabet. J comes first, right? Yeah, sure.
Once again, Creston, not on the list.
But like I said earlier, like most of the coffee people drink in this world
Yeah.
was engineered and developed right here in Creston.
It's really
so fuck you.
It's really funny because if most like of the bigger, like if you have like a 4,
You know, the cup of coffee that they were fucking drinking while making this goddamn list, the machine was probably made right here in
Keurig.
Creston.
It was made by Keurig. It was made in Germany.
Way to be.
You know those big like
pessimist.
old 80 diners where they have
Yeah.
like the 4
Yeah.
coffee makers in one? Well, my dad was actually at a place where they had one of those, but it had a different name on it. My dad's like, that's weird. I've never heard of
Yeah.
that name. Well, they ended up having to repair it while my dad was there, and they pulled it out. and they had to pull the sheet off the front, and it was a bun. And I was like, what the? My dad was like, that's a little fucked up, but all right.
Yep. It's quite interesting learning the history of that company, Bun.
Yeah, my mom's worked there for a very long time.
Okay.
Your mom, what building? Retail, commercial, or parts?
She's over on that side of town, isn't she?
Yeah.
So retail?
I think they're, yeah. I think they're in the warehouse. I can't remember which one it is.
What?
They have a warehouse here, don't they?
No.
Oh.
The warehouse is integrated into all 3 buildings.
Integrated.
The biggest warehouse they have is at the commercial, and that warehouse is fucking massive.
Huge. No, sorry. So anyways,
God damn
they took the test of the smartest town by they analyzed the percentage of working aged adults with a college degree along the percentage of teens who dropped out of high school.
That is not accurate, though. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
It's not accurate, but that's
It's not fucking accurate.
well, you could say that the list then doesn't actually show intelligence or how smart it is, but it shows what town has the most drive, the most people that push themselves to accomplish and stick to goals.
So
which is almost more
that
important
list should
than being
be
smart.
renamed then. That list should be renamed.
Could you consider looking out for those things and accomplishing goals, like being smart for yourself, and in a way it would be smart then?
Yeah.
I don't know. I agree with you. It does seem a little misnomer, but
Yeah, it should be renamed to percentage of high school dropouts per capita.
yeah.
Oh shit.
And maybe they just have
See, that's why
no one
I hate
going to high
lists.
school there.
See, that's another reason why I hate lists, because now those cities are going to take that list and be like, look, we're the smartest town. It's like, yeah, do you have a product that's shipped all around the world, invented in your fucking town, bitch? No.
Yeah, well, it's not a competition. They can have their thing. We can have ours.
Yeah, valid point. But no, it is a fucking competition. You know, I hate those cities because they're like, move here, we're the best. It's like, how? Like, how are you the best?
Yeah.
And then they start pulling out these fucking lists like, oh, look, we ranked #1 on the smartest town in Iowa.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Well, everyone's trying to look for something that they can be proud of or hold pride in. So
I mean,
I bet people in the town, when there are a lot of people there, you like to have spirit there. I remember in high school, crest and spirit was a big thing. College cities like football teams, spirit and sports teams.
Yeah.
Every town needs its every town needs its list that it's on top of. We need to find ours.
We are no,
ours.
actually, we do have one. We ranked #2 in the best 4th of July celebration in Iowa.
Who's number 1?
Thank you.
Pella, I think.
We need to fuck them up. Burn down their.
I mean, they can
tulips.
have it. We have a better. We rank #1 in Iowa fireworks shows.
Damn.
So I really don't care.
I still want to just burn a bunch of tulips. Nothing against Pella. Just
What is that like, if I may ask?
What?
Don't you partake in the firework?
Oh yeah, I do.
shooting.
Celebrations? Yeah, what is that like? Setting up a show like that or organizing an event like that?
Last year was stressful as fuck because it was, you guys have seen the Creston show where we have a big giant front that we cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally me and 2 other people setting that whole entire show up. I had to literally call in backup to come help finish it. It was so down to the wire that I was wiring the last shell 30 minutes before we had to shoot. And I still hadn't tested any of my modules for connectivity to make sure the show was going to go off. Knowing to me that the system had a glitch and we were an hour late to the show time.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was stressful. And then some of the shooters are like, that showed up right on shoot time. Why isn't the show ready? Fuck you, shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, go stand just a little bit more to your right. Just right over that too.
Although, if you guys ever want a coming to life fucking scenario, come over and stand with me. I was 5 feet away from where we shoot them, the big 6-inch guns, and one went off in the tube.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's like my life literally flashed before me.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Holy fuck, a lot of fireworks. Yep, that's my life.
Well, I pressed the button, nothing happened. All of a sudden, I see stars just flying out.
Yeah, that's when it clicks that fireworks are just explosives.
Controlled explosives.
This is just used to kill people.
But
I mean, that
they're
could
in
have
the same
easily killed
class.
us. What?
it's almost.
Yeah, we're only a half an hour in.
Yeah, we can
go.
make it a bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so did you see Jake Paul has a new rap out?
Which Jake Paul? The actual Jake Paul or Asian Jake Paul?
Actual Jake Paul.
Okay.
Everyday Bro song.
Oh Jesus.
No, I've not heard this. Actually, I think I have. I've watched shout out to H3H3.
Okay.
Yeah. It was on his podcast. Here, let me.
I like Ethan.
Yeah,
he's
very
a pretty
much.
cool guy.
I've come to really appreciate his almost centrist views on a lot of things.
Yeah.
He seems to be a very calm voice of reason. For a lot of larger than life crazy celebrities and personalities he interviews, he really humanizes them.
Especially with YouTube right now going as fucking crazy as it is with everyone attacking each other. It seems like H3H3 is always like, can we just like not fight about this?
Yeah, that Philip DeFranco.
I fucking love Phil.
Bernie Burns. I mean, those are some people that I think handle the drama and conflict.
Here you go.
well.
I'm gonna play a little snippet of this song. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're gonna be able to hear it in our ears.
Yeah.
Okay, don't play more than 6 seconds, I guess.
Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's...
Here.
Oh, is this with Rice-Go?
No clue. Here you go. Here's a little snippet. Are you ready?
I can't even hear it. It's like I'll have to listen to that. Everyone go look at Jake Paul's It's Everyday Bro song featuring Team 10.
Oh, wow.
Shout out.
And then he was all like, I'm gonna pass PewDiePie in subs. No, you're not.
I'm sorry, but PewDiePie did something amazingly smart. I don't think he intended to do it. He got in on YouTube at the right time and moved at the perfect time to California, and then moved back over, I think, to the UK somewhere, because he originally lived in Sweden, went over to California and then back, which gave him so much, like, because the way YouTube, I'm not sure if it works this way anymore. It used to work where it would put your video on like related videos for the area you lived in. So when he traveled from Sweden to California, he had this massive explosion of fucking views and followers come in.
Oh yeah, and then he was basically got big in two different countries.
Yeah, he got
had twice the audience.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Plus those countries have huge populations compared to anywhere else.
Yeah, especially I think he moved to either LA or Hollywood. I can't remember which one it was, but he moved to a very massive.
He also did something really smart that he capitalized on a niche market of kids that wanted to see quirky content.
Yeah, I mean, PewDiePie, you can hate him, you can love him, I don't care. You have to give him respect.
Like his
for
thing,
being like
PewDiePie.
Yeah,
like that is tailored like to the younger generation.
Yeah, he played a character. He created a character, just like someone on a kids show would.
Just like DrDisrespect.
Yeah, Dr.
Playing a fucking character, and they stay in that character constantly.
Yeah, well, for the most part.
For the most part.
Most of them do. One of them that really broke it, and this is unfortunate, but Tobuscus, you brought this up to me. You were just like, because you used to watch Tobuscus so long.
Yeah,
I was like, I'll watch him too.
I used to be a big fan of his.
And then you were like, I don't know, it just seems, a lot of his stuff seems forced, and you know, listening to it, you can hear it being forced. PewDiePie, not so much, but then, of course, all the rape allegations came out, and it's like, fuck. And
well, then that came out like years after that.
Yeah.
I think you and I both kind of
fell
following him.
Well, he got really big there for a while.
You also got to look at, PewDiePie and DrDisrespect. Two different styles. DrDisrespect's a comedian. At first, firsthand.
Yeah.
And a content creator second.
Yeah.
And PewDiePie first is just a show driver, pretty much. He does a show.
Yeah. He's fucking awesome. Like, I would love to meet PewDiePie. That would be pretty fucking sweet.
I want to start having those guys on this podcast. H3 podcast, right?
Yeah.
You know how DrDisrespect usually goes on to different shows and it's still dressed, but he stays his character.
Yeah.
H3 podcast is the first podcast ever I seen like a true, like, his name's Guy, by the way. Guy come out. Like he was himself there, but still dressed as DrDisrespect. Do you see what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's maybe I'm putting too much credit on Ethan and his ability as a host.
He's a really good host.
But I think he was able to ask questions that were really relevant and important, and ones he wanted to answer, so he didn't want to keep up the character and give it a sarcastic response. He was like, that's a good question.
DrDisrespect even said that was his best podcast he had ever been on. Like, it felt homey and true. Like, usually, he said interviews are trying to force his reality life, like what's the true guy out of it, and Ethan's like, no, we're gonna keep you in character,
we're
gonna ask you reality questions, like coming from DrDisrespect to reality was one of the questions, and he actually answered it pretty fucking good. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, and he kind of fought it at first.
And then
kept
he's like,
character
fuck
much
it.
more. He always stayed in character, but he started to give the actual answers in character.
Which
once he realized
Yeah.
Good the question for and how serious Ethan was taking it.
I want to say that was probably one of the best podcasts. Like, usually H3 podcasts, as they're so long, I like stop watching because they're like 2 hour long.
Yeah.
I'll binge it all. I'll just put that on and paint and just listen to all.
DrDisrespect, I watched all the way through, like from beginning to end. Like, that's how good that podcast was.
I watched the iDubbbz one. I've always liked...
I guess iDubbbz. I watched all the way through.
iDubbbz. I don't like how he causes drama with his content comp, but I don't give a shit about that. But no, I do like Ian. I also kind of like Filthy Frank, but at the same time, it's like... It's like with Keemstar and Leafy. Just all these YouTubers.
Oh, who fucking
always,
watches Keemstar? Fuck him.
Yeah.
I do, but not for the fact that I enjoy watching him. He does give information about YouTube that is very helpful. But I watched their baited podcast one time.
Sorry,
I watched.
Really doesn't.
I watched one of their baited podcasts.
Who, Keemstars?
Yeah, he does it with 2 other people. I can't remember.
Baited. What's the fucking synopsis of this?
They talk about like their most recent ones have been really focused on Rice Gum and his drama with iDubbbz and Jake Paul. And it's just shouting. They just keep shouting like, "Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish?" They're like, "No, can you let me finish?" And this guy's over here like, "I don't fucking care." And it's like,
I remember H3 podcast. Ethan absolutely hates Keemstar. Yeah. And they had Keemstar on the podcast, and he just absolutely tore Keemstar apart. It was funny.
Yeah, Keemstar.
See, and that's what I also like about like iDubbbz and H3 production. They just don't go after people. They go after the people that fucking deserve it. I mean, they really they had it coming to them.
Yeah, need critique.
Well, yeah, they need that reality check. They
don't even critique. He doesn't. Those two don't even. They don't critique. They give you
criticism. That's what I meant. Not.
Yeah. But they do it where it's most important.
Yeah.
They don't just like
fuck this guy. He's a
target
piece of shit.
people and go after them. Like, it's when they say something stupid. That's when they start going after them.
Yeah, which is necessary. Those reality checks are needed, but it's also important to remember, like, a lot of these people in the community are in their 20s or like early 30s.
Yeah,
like they're just figuring things out. They're just like, figuring out consequences too, where it's like they're growing up, they're maturing. I mean, too.
Come on, when you say the N-word,
that's not a pass.
When you say the N-word and then you say you're not racist.
Yeah, what situation is this one in particular to?
The girl, I forget her name.
I don't know what this video is in particular. I don't know who they targeted.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to think of her.
I might want to stop defending this thing because I don't know their recent targets. I was just thinking of like other ones I've heard in the past where it's like there were people being idiots, but they weren't necessarily bad people. But the most recent ones might be entirely different sources or scenarios where they
like Keemstar, he needed to be called out by someone eventually with his bullshit content.
We'll probably need to get called out someday too.
Yeah, that's
hey, if I fuck up, call me out. I'll own up to it.
We have.
I hate the people that sit there and fucking make excuses for their fuck ups. Like, oh, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. When there's fucking proof. And then they go around and delete the videos. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody ever was like, you did this, to be like, oh shit, I did. Yeah, fuck. Can I get that video? I want to post that on my channel. Look what the fuck I did.
Yeah, because we're all human. We all make mistakes. So, like, own up to it and learn from it. And move on. That's the important thing.
And that's why I think iDubbbz and H3 are awesome, because they go after the people that don't own up to it.
They make them own up to it. Yeah, they call them out, and they don't let it slide anymore. The people are... Pretty much.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
How long are their videos? Should I start watching them?
iDubbbz's most recent content comp, I seen a Jake Paul one. His Asian, the one where he rips into Rice Gum, this diss rapper.
Yeah.
It was about 30 minutes long. It's one of his longer ones.
You mean diss shit rapper?
Yeah. I don't prefer his raps, but he's got the numbers to prove that
he's doing something people like.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. But yeah.
But those channels, I don't think people subscribe because they like the content. They subscribe for the drama.
The meme content.
Like Keemstar, his subscribers are there for the drama. He
literally has a show called Drama Alert.
Not the content itself. They're there to learn about the YouTube drama, which is stupid. I mean, I don't like to expose drama and fucking keep it going.
Oh, that felt good. Sorry, pop my neck.
So, what? What's this Nazi Hitler wax statue?
Okay,
Please,
so there's this wax.
me.
So there's this wax museum.
I seen a smile come over your face, wheelchair.
So there's this wax museum that does a lot of historical figures, like Gandhi, Abe Lincoln, JFK. So you can go take selfies with these wax, monuments and stuff. Well, their most recent installment is Adolf Hitler in front of a picture of Auschwitz behind him, and so you can go get your photo with Hitler
at Auschwitz.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people are like really pissed off and like saying it's really shitty.
God, these white skinheads probably love this shit.
Well, there's a lot of people who are just pissed off about it, and like I can understand why you're pissed.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's going in there specifically to get a photo with Hitler, it's kind of like, okay, that's a little fucked up. But at the same time, he was a very big part in history, like massive fucking part. He was.
But I don't think we need to be making fucking statues of the man.
I think we should. Because I think we need to remember the good and bad through. So you can make statues or some of that without the memory, what you're commemorating being good.
Yeah.
There will always be those that still believe in his ideology or ideology similar.
Is he doing the Nazi salute?
I have not seen the actual photo.
Oh, okay.
I will find a photo.
Yeah,
though.
I could see the fear that this would be viewed for people that still like the minority, hopefully, that still share his views. That this would be like an amusement park attraction, like go get your picture at Auschwitz. But for people that are just at the museum, I think it could be really sobering
and
to go in there and see this and actually see Auschwitz and the tragedy that happened there, and to see that this man, someone who was just human like all of us, was able to perform.
Well, I mean,
atrocities.
I guess we could say the same thing. Well, yeah, I see your point, and I see where my point, like, we shouldn't do this. Yeah, the 9/11 memorials thing could be a theme park for terrorists,
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying.
There's always just the minority that might see that, but you can't dictate all of your decisions based on that minority, or else it'll stop you from.
He is not doing the salute. It looks like he is just standing there.
Okay, that's a lot better. I was gonna say, if he was doing the salute, that's a bunch of bullshit.
And it doesn't even look like he's in his like hat garb or anything. He's got like what appears to be like a leather coat on with his like commanding uniform on.
Okay.
And I would like to clarify, it looks like from the article, when you first said it, I thought that like one of the installment features was that you can come get a selfie at Hitler in front of Auschwitz, but no, it seems like it was just someone took a selfie, which you can't police people's behavior.
The place is called Selfies. It's Selfies Wax Museum is what it's called. So you go in there and it's hey, come take selfies with these people.
I don't know if this is a wax museum that isn't meant to show history. Maybe this is a bit more of a outrageous situation. Maybe I should read these articles before we talk about this next time.
I think maybe a little bit more of the outrage probably comes from the actual backdrop being Auschwitz. I could
see that.
I think maybe if they just did like a something else behind it, but putting
the
like
Nazi flag,
because he's like standing heroically in front of Auschwitz, which kind of is an off-settling type of that'd be like putting.
I think it would have probably been better if they put Hitler in like a depressed look. Like head down,
or something that wasn't something that didn't look glorifying.
Like the way Madame Tussauds Wax Museum did it.
Maybe his backdrop could be facts about here are some of the atrocities that happened. This is also
like the numbers of the amount of people that died within the concentration camp, so on and so forth.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there were a lot of questionable decisions that went into this Selfies Wax Museum.
So he's standing in a heroic position.
Like
then.
he's like
selfies. If you need
he's like I guess like this with his like hands.
Oh, so like I fucked you up stance, pretty much.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, selfies. If you need a place to voice your opinion on this fiasco, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, feel free to reach out at us on Twitter. But the way Madame Tussauds did it, it has like Hitler sitting behind a desk. You can see he's like drained emotionally, physically, and mentally, and he's just like got his hand on the desk. It's got like the backdrop of like a bunker, so it's like maybe that was the way to go.
Yeah, I would like that because it shows remembering him in a state that looks worried and tragic, which is very much.
I'll probably get eaten alive later for saying this, but
think about saying
how
it first.
The fuck do I put this?
Well, word it carefully.
A lot of good and bad came out of the Nazi regime back in World War II.
Okay.
I wouldn't say necessarily the Nazi regime, just more Hitler's
science group.
Oh, you're talking like okay.
I'm talking like
talking like the actual like shit that were the fucked up shit they did to get us
to where we're at today within medicine specifically.
There was a lot of debate after that I think took years of decision of like
if we should use that
together.
info.
Yeah, should we use this or should we destroy it?
Yeah. Like the high pressure they invented and found out hypothermia. What heat does to the body.
I mean, they found out a lot of shit.
They classified the different types of burns on the skin and identified those. What else? What different disease? Well, that was Japan. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Japan dropped scientists within China, and they called it the sawmill, and they did live openings of people without anesthesia. With anesthesia, they gave them infectious diseases, and then opened them up to see. I think it was Unit 39,
something like that. I actually have heard about that. I talked with Deke. You know Deke, right?
Yeah.
About that extensively. I found out about that one night and just spent the whole night I was up researching it.
And same here.
Oh, I was devastated. Like my stomach hurt. The idea that like humans can do that to each other and deal with it. And then one of the doctors, like the leads of it, were brought over to work in the U.S. Yep. And he worked on experiments that the government led in the U.S.
On bioweapons.
Before ultimately going back to Japan and trying to repent. He was a free doctor. He was basically a free clinic, and he worked mostly with children, and he devoted like his later life to just trying to help because he started to really regret what happened.
Let's look at the weapon that they weaponized.
It's good to show that like
they weaponized two things: anthrax and the Black Plague. Those are the first people to weaponize those two things. And some of the information that we know today about the infectious disease anthrax, they found out for us.
Yeah.
I mean, a few people's lives were lost. I feel bad.
I would say let's not belittle it.
Yeah, it wasn't a few, a shit ton.
Yeah.
A shit ton lost their lives.
Actually, in there, it was only 1,500 people that lost their life.
But I mean, what's the population of Creston?
Yeah, it's 7,000.
So 7,000.
No, yeah, it's
but
7,000.
Another shitty thing that bio lab did was they took ceramic bombs and they dropped it on a town. There was actually a bio attack in human life.
Oh, shit.
So they dropped these ceramic bombs filled with weaponized plague into a Chinese town and infected them.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I heard that, I don't know if it's true, so maybe you should fact check me while I'm talking about this. But there were areas in California, maybe or the Bay, where the government released some kind of spray.
You're right, in the subway.
Yeah.
And I think that was New York.
I don't know if it was this. I don't remember where it was at, but it was somewhere to test about human interaction or exposure to a certain chemical, and they figured it would be okay, so they just took a city and just exposed a lot of people to it as a gamble to see if it was safe.
I don't think it was harmful. I think it was just like the cold or something like that. I forget. But
I'm trying to find out what it is. So
if you also think within the U.S., there's a lot of history of the U.S. testing stuff on the American population.
Yeah, it's scary because I would always I tell myself daily of like, there's no way that they do that. There's no way they could get away with it. But it seems to come out every few years.
Have you ever researched MK Ultra that the CIA did?
Yeah, thank you to Stranger Things.
Yeah,
bringing that to my attention. I would have never known that those horrible things had even happened.
Yep, the government has bought drugs, and they told drug addicts that if you come in and do this, we'll give you your drugs, meth, heroin, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
so my question is, when governments do this, how are we supposed to governor that, you know? They could literally just kill someone and dump their fucking body.
I suppose you use every means to fight that you have given to you within the Constitution.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, that's when it becomes to talk about what kind of rebellion should be done or change in leadership should be done. But hopefully that by using local governorship, gosh, I can't talk. But local leadership, and through that and who you elect and with your vote, use that in local government and then state government, hopefully working your way up, you could actually change things and start to police things and actually stop these horrible things from happening. Get those in power who can rationalize this as being an okay thing to do, show them that it's not an okay thing to do.
Which is very hard. Cory, I think you found the article on that?
Yes, it was San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yes, back in 1951.
Okay. What did they release?
I'm still trying to figure that out. It's been jumping back and forth between the Geneva Protocol and everything like that. So,
a lot of this stuff is against the Geneva Convention.
In total, 6 experimental warfare attacks were carried out. 4 with Bacillus glabigi and 2 with Serratia marcescens. Is known for blood red coloration as one of 2 bacteria sprayed over San Francisco in 1950. Edward Nevin was a 70-year-old man who died. He died in a hospital.
Oh, no. So it actually got fatalities from it.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy, dude, to think about this.
Yeah, because like I think it was even after the Geneva Protocol, which is fucking crazy to think that we bypassed the Geneva Protocol with a biological warfare program. Like that's fucking nuts. I'm gonna have to read up on that later.
The U.S. has violated the Geneva Convention so many times. I mean, look at Gitmo, for instance.
Gitmo.
That has
sound like a fucking great name.
Can you elaborate on that?
Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, okay.
Gitmo, over in Cuba.
Yeah. Okay.
We have violated so many Geneva Convention laws with that. It's unbelievable. There's people in there that's been in there for 25 years without a trial.
Still. Whoa! This all happened when I was so young. I didn't understand the gravity of it, and then I thought it was closed down. Wasn't that Obama's whole thing? Didn't he run on that?
Yeah, he did.
Bay?
But the president alone can't shut it down. You have to have Congress.
Figurehead can make enough noise, disrupt the nation enough to really try to rally him. The fact he settled for it shows a.
Well, they took 10 people from the UK that supported it because UK puts people on there too, and their interrogation tactics are horrible. Like sensory deprivation, scene up, scene down. They wake you up in the middle of the night and move cages around.
Oh gosh.
What else do they do? Waterboarding.
Wow.
Which is always fun.
Yeah. I do that.
Stress positions. Have you ever heard of stress positions?
Oh, my life.
But yeah. Anyways. So hey guys, guess what?
What?
We're at the end.
We are at the end.
Yeah, we are.
We talked a lot about a lot of shit.
Yeah. Save that for next time. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, everyone. If you're live, thank you. On YouTube, thank you. Remember to go down in the comments on YouTube and follow all of our social medias. Make sure you like and subscribe this. We get 100,000 likes, I'll shoot Cory.
Yeah, I'll let him shoot me in the leg.
Him, right?
Yeah. Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Let's go for it. I'm behind this.
100,000 likes by the time the next one releases.
We'll let the other Cory fucking do it. We'll let him pull.
Shoot me in the fucking kneecap. Share this with everyone.
Hey, should we specify the caliber? 50 caliber?
Oh god.
Yeah, let's do a 50 caliber my fucking kneecap.
Yeah,
that seems like a fucking smart idea. Is anyone really good at treating flesh wounds or suicide?
Yeah. I don't want him to take my shtick from me. We don't need another wheelchair person.
I'll take crutches.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm okay. We can do this then.
Anyways, have a great day.
Wait,
bye.
Thanks for having me.